Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm really late. I was feeling sick before I started. Like, I was doing fine, and then at some point I just went to sit down to start streaming, and then immediately my stomach started hurting really bad. I had to go. And it's okay. I mean, it was okay right before I started streaming, and now it's kind of back. So I don't really know what's wrong with me. So forgive me if I have to take like a sudden break or something. Um, it's not great right now. I wanted to stream, but we're gonna try, I guess. We're gonna do our best. Yeah. How you doing, Mag? I hope you're doing good today. I'm gonna drink some water. You met up with friends? Yay! That's nice. What'd you guys do? I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's that I ate something that didn't agree with my stomach or something. I don't think I ate anything out of the usual, though. Had to postpone boba making because it turned out we didn't have all the ingredients. I had a sewing party instead. Oh, that sounds fun, though. I hope you had fun. What'd you guys sew? Oh, sorry. Jesus. Sorry, I'm taking it slow. I am... Bro. We were mostly fixing the clothes of one friend and making change in some random pants I bought years ago. Nice! That's cool. I'm glad you had fun. What I did today... I'm pretty happy with what I did today. I actually, I made some stuff for social media. You know, I try to do that every Sunday now, like for a little bit. But I did wake up really late. Like, I went to bed so late last night, fucking like 4 in the morning or something. Cause I went to bed earlier, but then in bed I stayed awake for a while for some reason. So I think I only slept at around 4. And I woke up at what, fucking 11? Originally I woke up at 8:30, which was like, okay, at least it's not fucking 6 a.m. like I wake up every morning. I woke up at 8:30, and the neighbor's dog was barking like crazy, and I was like, man, I want to sleep more than that though, so I went back to sleep anyway, and when I woke up again at 11, the dog was still barking. Hi Chain, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I made progress on my wings charm, so that's good. Hell yeah, Mag, you did it. You'll have to show me. I want to see. But yeah, so I woke up at 11, I called my mom, and then I did some social media stuff. And then I worked on fic editing a little bit, and then I drew for a while. And it was actually, like, something that I had been meaning to work on for a while, and that I just haven't touched in a while. So I'm glad that I could focus on that for a bit. And it's almost done. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, actually. It's alright, my thighs are cold. I'm doing inventory today. Was in the freezer for 3 hours. Ugh, that sounds nightmarish, I'm sorry. Damn, inventory. Yikes. I hope you can get out of freezer. Soon. Now. Ah, that reminds me, I need to make like an announcement on my socials about how I'm gonna handle shipping to the US with my shop. Uh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just like make it text and or something. Uh, you're on lunch break in your car? Okay. Okay, nice. I hope you don't work for much longer after this. Then the US drop the tariffs. What? I mean, they did a while ago, but it's happening again. Wait, hold on, I gotta know. Let me check the server that I'm in where they put all this information. I haven't seen anything about this. A post saying the other day that Mark Carney is dropping the tariffs on the US because the US dropped their tariffs on us. Okay, I mean, maybe for Canada, but I don't know about the rest of the world. I haven't seen a single post about this. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be complicated any case because yeah, my thing is like most of my goods are manufactured in China, so I don't really have a choice but to label them as Chinese in origin when I declare them in customs. And I think that's what can drive up the tariff at the end. And I'm so confused about how this all works, and I don't want to take the risk of someone in the US having to pay like a fucking $200 fee to get the package. That would make me fucking insane. So I'm gonna try to make a post about this tomorrow. I've been kind of like delaying to see if they would change anything, but I might have to start working on making a post tomorrow to say that for the next like for the foreseeable future, I'm only gonna like send flat mail to the US. Um Time to order stickers locally and get a pin maker. I don't know. I mean, stickers locally, I feel like I could, but it's just like, I don't think, for pins, I don't have a good enough printer for that kind of stuff. I need a better printer, which I don't have right now, and I don't know if I can have one. Uh, it's not my problem though. Like I'm okay with getting the stickers manufactured. It's actually better for me because then I don't have to do it, which I'm already spending a lot of time on other shit. If I have to make them myself, then it's like, ugh. You know? But it has its, like, pros and cons, but I'm just... I don't want to do it right now. And I want to see what I can do to, like, limit the damage, I guess, but I mostly just, I don't want to take risks, but I'm trying to, like, trying to navigate this as much as I can. You can print the pin stuff at the print shop, too. I guess. Yeah, but it... I mean, it's There's still gonna be tariffs on it, though, because they have tariffs for European shit anyway. So it doesn't really change the problem for me. Absolutely understand. If you get them printed locally, you'll most likely have to cut them all by hand. When I was in college, so I ordered a print shop. Yeah. Well, unless I get a sticker cutter, which, I'm thinking of getting one, but I wasn't thinking of getting one now. Maybe it would be better than having to label stuff as Chinese. Yeah, maybe. Local print shops also do die cut. The one that I went to, I don't know if they did. I mean, they closed, so I have to pick another one now anyway, but I don't know. I'm actually gonna start playing now because I feel okay, but, sorry for ranting. I don't know, I'm gonna try to figure this out, but right now, I fear I may have to suspend, like, most shipping to the US. Hold on, sorry. I need to turn on my toggles. I probably need to suspend shipping to most places. No, sorry, what am I saying? I need to suspend shipping to the US for most of my items. Just the flat stuff can go, I think. My fucking sound. Why am I suddenly an Asha? Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the world quest that I was told about. Mag sent me a screen cap of how to get it, so I'm gonna look at it. Where is that? It's on this island? Interesting. Why the fuck is some girl standing with a trash can on her head? Where? Do you mean like in the game, or is there someone like, in a game, or like in real life? On the other side of the street. Okay. What the hell? She's vibing.
Too slow.
Hey, there's a Pippo pen. Well, we'll go over and take a closer look. Okay. The crisis emerges, and yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there! What are you doing here? Let Tenochzitoc bring his talking stick over and let it mediate the discussion. Wait, Tenno who? Tenochzitoc belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner Wanjiru. Wanjiru? What are you talking about? Wanjiru! This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. Annals? Is that how you pronounce it? Annals? I'm sorry. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? Tenochzitoc's suspicion surged as he glanced around. I haven't read this entire quest, so I'm glad you're doing it. Okay, yeah. So he glanced around and he spotted a snaggle-toothed child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been the one to scare off poor Wanjiru. A snaggle-toothed child? Hey, I'll have you know, her teeth are in perfect condition! The insolent child provoked Wanjiru and even went so far as to bare her teeth, an act of utmost sacrilege. Tenochzitoc was filled with rage. Paimon, sorry if she disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. With but a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's own heart. What the fuck? Until the last survivor of tenochzitoc raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat for Wanjiru!" Looks like you're all talking no stick. A golden-haired child appeared. Tenochzitoc's very words were the club he used to fell his foes. Okay.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. Yes. Judgment.
Behold! Bow your head!
Hey, stop fighting!
Who are you?
I'm terribly sorry. I'm Pukli, the entertainment supervisor at the resort, but that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? He's hurt.
And quite right, too. He deserves it for attacking us out of nowhere like that.
Tenochzitoc's was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief storm of faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flames, and a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of tenochzitoc swung his stone club with fury, rending heaven and shattering earth, the volcano in his heart about to erupt.
Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us.
It's a very long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We can meet up back there. Okay, dude. What do you mean? Oh, there's a thing over there. Let me get it.
Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
Lol.
Search for it.
I'll get the other one later. Okay.
He's gone all quiet. What's up with him?
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guest. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors.
On-site actors?
They're quite common in theme parks nowadays, members of staff who roleplay as characters and interact with the visitors.
Huh, so you're saying this guy was just acting?
Yes, but also no. Please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors around the theme resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in character as members of the tribe that once lived here, the tenochzitoc. There was once a great hero from this tribe known to all of Natlan who was named Tenoch.
Tenoch, so this was his home. Then Tenochzitoc is...
Tenochzitoc was a respectful title given to Tenoch. It means the honored heart of Tenochzitoc. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes, and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately, though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically, and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves. It's like he's reciting a script.
What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene.
In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Suspend. Please come back with me, dear guest. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the trouble caused. And what about this Tenochzitoc fellow?
Yeah, if he runs into some other tourists, they might not get off so easily.
You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. A tragedy most heartbreaking. The lonesome Tenochzitoc had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he has beset by baffling, cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onwards, stone club across his shoulder to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead.
You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away!
No, not if I can help it. Pukli takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at the fleeing figure. His aim is true and Tenochzitoc is struck. The hero sways gently for a moment then collapses to the ground. Bro, what the fuck? Is that how you treat your employees?
A sneak attack!
Sorry, Papar, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better.
Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's just gone a little loopy?
Of course I looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay.
He sure seems dangerous. Oh, right! He was babbling about Wanjiru just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the 6 heroes of Natlan?
Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he sounded like he was talking to someone. Wanjiru! This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of the history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backwards glance, as startled by some unseen force. There's a fucking fly on my screen.
Yeah, it's like there was an invisible actor there or something, and he said Paimon scared them off.
Invisible? Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's got himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help.
Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of the Night Wind at the resort.
As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first before deciding what to do.
Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for those rumors and we'll help you look for the shaman.
That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to two guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. It wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left this problem unresolved.
Exactly. If we wait around, things might get worse, and we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be bad if they ran into that tenochzitoc guy. They're gonna kill him. So hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Join us in the direction of the shaman and we'll bring him over in a jiffy.
Okay, then you have my sincerest gratitude.
The shaman arrived this morning and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Master of the Night Wind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay.
That was not Paimon speaking at all. Damn.
Then that's where we're headed. We'll be right back.
I'm not redoing all this. Sorry. It was just a sedative, Papa. You're alright, don't worry. He's dead. He died. Imagine we're just doing all this, it's just for him to be dead. My neighbors are so noisy right now. The hotshot shaman. Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero Miss and Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
Have you forgotten? I'm Layla, that spirit duffer. You, Master Auroron, and the great shaman Mistylotl once saved my life. Layla recounts an event that happened not too long ago when you helped a member of the Master of the Night Wind return his lost spirit to his body. Oh!
Oh, it's you! Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon almost didn't recognize you with your hat on. But did you say Master Auroron?
Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Auroron's tutelage. And does Auroron know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship.
So he doesn't even know he's your teacher. What kind of a student are you then?
As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Mistylotl hasn't saved me and Auroron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'd gladly be one of their carers and let them water me with knowledge. The fuck?
Miss, do you really think we can rely on this guy?
Come again? I couldn't hear that very well.
Paimon was just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend.
Master often called me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is master, and Master's granny is Master Granny. That's just how things are. As for you, most venerable miss, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Mistylotl, which makes you my Master Gramps too. I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend.
Sounds to Paimon like you picked up a lot more than just mystic arts from Auroron.
Okay, let's get back to business. You picked up the autism?
Yeah, we're actually here to ask for your help, Layla.
Help? For me? Rest assured, good masters, whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill it to the best of my abilities. You explained to Layla what happened earlier. I see, so you think he's being possessed? That's right, what's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Hotel Holiday Resort is indeed a location with vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived, so it wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. It's contagious. can you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things.
Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. This is the spot.
Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance. What does that mean?
Apical what now?
It's a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetables grow incredibly quickly and absorb a larger amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Master Auroron said that I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is until I found a way to clip it off the top.
And then?
And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. Tevat to Layla, do you remember why we're here, right? You do remember why we're here, right? Of course, it might sound like I'm going off topic, but I was just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. They're weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I'm no ordinary shaman anymore, thanks to Master Auroron. I've grown into a plant to be proud of.
Layla, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? You have plenty of time to think about stems and buds after we solve this mystery.
Ah, yes, of course. Just as Master Gramps said, the afflicted actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance and try to follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the present's true form. But first I need to prepare something very important.
What are you doing?
Amazing. There we go. Carrots? What sharp eyes you have, Master Gramps. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring, but they're not for eating. This is a medium of divination that will help my clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables.
Oh, that's novel, but does it actually work?
Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth. Born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood, it bears a symbol of memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling the... What? It's like suckling at the teat of Mother Tevat, sharing the histories and mysteries passed down through generations. I hate the phrasing of this. That's why we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves.
Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes.
That's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom.
Please just continue with whatever you're doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again.
Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both.
Can you please just start already?
Of course. Here, Paimon, and you too, Master Gramps. Put your hands on my shoulders. It will help you see.
Is this safe?
I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent. So yes, I think it's quite safe. I'm ready. Alright, let's get started. What are we doing? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where is their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. Okay. Oh, Mir Javari. Whoa! Enjo! What? How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts.
Are you okay, Layla?
I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say.
It was like a dream.
What did it all mean? All I know is that the Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than one just Asha, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. Are they the cause of the problem? It's hard to say, but it's likely that the actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure.
If we can track down the Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is, vegetables aside. It looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla.
That's oomph. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Asha were gathered around, it looked a lot like the woven scrolls we used in the Masters of the Night Wind. And that mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing at the carrot ring. It all felt very familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why.
That's okay, we can think about that stuff later. For now we have leads that could help that tenochzitoc guy.
Right, but Paimon, Master Gramps, I think I'll excuse myself from that.
Why?
The truth is, I feel a little uneasy.
Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Auroron could be proud of?
And indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, Frost will come to claim them. That sounds serious. The great shaman Mistylotl instructed me to come to tenochzitoc to relax, but she also told me to let her know if things started to get strange.
Mistylotl sent you here? Aren't you on vacation?
Whether this is a vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned Frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to the Master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting
to make Paimon feel nervous now.
Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while. And speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums of the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes and you'll be able to see the invisible Asha. That should help you track them down. Thanks, Layla. I'm just gonna juice a fucking carrot. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to help you out. Master Gramps, I'll be going now, so take care and good luck when you're good luck in your search.
And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting?
Overreacting or not, let's watch our step. No need to worry. If things go wrong, there are plenty of vegetable taller than us in the garden.
Okay, let's go back to the hut first and check on our guy. Paimon hopes that we learned about the Asha will come in handy.
Return to the hut. Ah, what the fuck was that? Can someone ban this clown? Oh, sorry. The second to come forward and embrace tenochzitoc was the brave Menelik. That's right, the third was the cunning Sanhaj Kampori, the fourth was the young Burkina, and the fifth was Sunjata. Thank you, Mag. I appreciate it. Papar, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with tenochzitoc was the nemesis from his youth, the giant two-pack. How am I supposed to explain it to your mother how you ended up like this?
Whoa, he's awake!
You're back, don't worry, he's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him.
That's a relief. Anyway, Pukli, we found the shaman and he told us what to do.
So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier.
Easier? How? The resort's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha?
I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way we might just find our invisible Asha.
Sounds like a plan.
Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice right now.
Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like Monotube, but their colors are way more vibrant, and they seem to be smarter.
That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. In tenochzitoc culture, the word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that Asha are Monotube with a soul, and that's why they're smarter and more approachable.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So what's the other meaning? Paimon bets has got something to do with the spirit of summertime that embodies this resort.
That's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes.
Ashes?
Yes, ashes blown over from the Mare Javari. Oh, so the Asha are connected to the Mare Javari? You may not know this, but there's a vast tract of land to the west of tenochzitoc that was once the Mare Javari. It is a place of sorrow born from the abyssal invasion. Okay. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is until the whole Mare Javari mysteriously vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that the Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Mare Javari.
No wonder they're so willing to approach the people of Natland. They're all caught up in the legend of the Mare Javari. Hey, Miss, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us the strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You don't think?
It's possible. Ah, there I go, getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papar first. Give me a day and I'll round up all the locations where the invisible Asha might show up. What are you going to do about him? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves this familiar environment. That resort that also oh my god, the resort has also designated this as a restricted area. So rest assured that no tourist will accidentally come wandering by.
That's good. Papar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure.
And so tenochzitoc gathered allies from the 6 great tribes, glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire. They crashed into the mountains of darkness.
Stay strong, Papar, even in your imaginary quest to be a hero.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I was drinking. Ah. This stomach still hurts. Ah, you're both here.
Hey, Pukli, any news?
Surprisingly, no, although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Workers near the tenochzitoc huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons all around the same area.
Well, that sounds just like the work of Invisible Asha, but why'd they only show up in one area?
I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts. Sounds like we'd better conduct some field work. Let me mark the location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. Bro, what the fuck? It's cold now.
The wind rises.
According to Pukli, the hidden Asha should be somewhere around here.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try.
You squeeze some juice out of the carrots and gently apply it to both your eyes and Paimons. How to get an infection?
That smells fresh and yummy.
In your eyes?
Hey, look, there's an Asha right there on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked.
Dude.
You're dead.
You can't run! Shiver! No, my sword! Judgment.
Looks like this is the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the huts. Huh? Miss? Paimon? Mistylotl, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise.
I'm happy to see you too, Mistylotl.
Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I'd have just stayed in bed. Are you just acting cute?
What? What would she say that to her? What? I feel like that's so mean. Are you just acting cute? What the fuck? That's crazy. So you're here because of Layla, I take it?
Sharp as always, hee hee.
Cause you know, she's like, if I wanted to have like as an easy breezy day, I would have just stayed in bed. And Paimon's like, are you just acting cute? It's like, what would you say that? That's so savage. Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points towards the Mare Javari.
So it's really the Mare Javari, but didn't it, disappear?
If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Mare Javari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance.
Oh, so you know who they are then, Mistylotl?
Do you remember that time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kokuchu guy. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So I looked into this guy and found out he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka, and it turns out he's one slippery rat. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before.
We've crossed paths? Wait, there's no way it's Enjo?
Enjo? Is that his real name? It could be another alias.
Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Mistylotl?
So he's an Abyss Order goon. Haha, goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That rat, he shouldn't know you don't mess with an old lady's pride, yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait, Granny Itzley's going to make you regret the day you were born.
Hey, Mistylotl, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left with you last time? Stuff? Miss, maybe we should take a look.
Take out Sanhaj. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now the other one. Hell yeah. Well, that's a relief. I was worried Enjo might have swiped them from you.
That great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us.
Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby.
He is? How can you be so sure?
He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him, though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes, unfortunately, the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is. Otherwise, I'd have caught him already. We should work together, miss. I get a sense that Enjo might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior.
Awesome! With Mistylotl here, there's nothing to fear.
Unnecessary. Behold! The price for my
This always happens. We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? As tenochzitoc gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you how your fathers are faring. Our fathers. Hold on. You're awake? It's that old lady. Papa, what is it? What old lady? Silence! Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from the inside of a coffin. Whoa.
Master Pookley, we're here.
Hold on. My stomach hurts.
What's going on? You look terrified.
He's awake and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse.
We'd better go check on him.
So this is that out of sorts employee.
Hey, you, closes off. Are you sure?
He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance, get rid of that disguise or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on, something's not right. Mistylotl steps forward and tears away the costume, but there is nobody inside. All she's left with is a tenochzitoc costume with traces of lingering warmth.
Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? What's tenochzitoc hollow on the inside?
No, there was someone in this costume, alright, but it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. Ah, darn it, it must have been Enjo. I can sense the aura of my mark on him.
Wait, so the tenochzitoc we met just now was Enjo in disguise? How long has he been playing us along?
Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papa, then where's Papa? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
I can't believe Enjo tricked us again. We have to catch him.
Mist, it seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp.
Then let's get searching for clues.
Fucking Enjo, what are you... That old hag, she's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. What is this fucker doing? Well, I died. Hold. Oh wait, I need to...
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Investigative report, Mayor Javari. No accident records suggest how the Mayor Javari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. Oh. Interesting. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes, they had swords. And for harps, they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert and they also set foot in the blazing Mare Javari. But mainstream history dictates that the Mare Javari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Mare Javari. Temporal disruption, time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten to even the flow of time? It's the Wanderer's Troop. I remember something like this. Temporal disruption. Temporal disruption. What the fuck happened? I love how the lore from the beginning of the game is coming back. Yeah. It's all starting to circle, you know. A gigantic beast that appeared... Bakunawa. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain, and it devoured the tribespeople of tenochzitoc. An out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. What? Huh? Lacking in intelligence, its actions were solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. Infinite growth. However, oh my god. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our Order's understanding. Oh my god. Hi, Emo! How you doing? Thank you for the fart. Here for the streak? Hey, no problem. How you doing? Ryan daughter, casual being everywhere. I fucking love her. I'm excited to meet her in game someday. You're at the what? Hold on. Give me a second. Sorry, I just wanted to write something. A map. Secret cave. Okay. We found three reports, and they're all incredible. About Bakunawa. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new, revitalized Bakunawa.
What in the... How was it finally defeated then?
The yearly event of Notcry? What is that? What does that mean? Through Tenok's sacrifice, he let Sanhaj perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenok allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. Bro. With Tenok's body as the ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside of Bakunawa's belly. What? Harvest Festival? Oh, okay. Interesting. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenok's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Okay. So they imploded him, basically. He talked about it a few streams ago. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. We found 3 reports about the Mayor Javari. Imagine if they do a summer event in Notcry and it's just... How do you pronounce it? Dojinki? I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Let me actually ask Google.
Dożynki.
Dojinki.
Dożynki.
Okay. There's a photo someone took where some village literally made a miniature ancient Egypt out of hay. What? That's crazy. Wait, I feel like I missed what she said. Anjo failed to uncover the mystery of the Mayor Javari's disappearance, which is good news for us, but his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. Ow! Oh my god, hi Atsuko! How you doing? You threw a burger at me. Yeah, sorry. I hope you're having a good day, Atsuko. About the secret cave. It seems like Anjo memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination.
Bah, so why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show.
Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Good pronunciation, you deserve Polish citizenship. Hell yeah! They made tractors and a woman with big ass boobs out of hay. That's funny. Now we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. Alright, I'ma head out. Is it behind the waterfall? Yeah. Go deeper in the cave.
You can't run!
I knew it!
You can't hear shit? Is it because the sound's too low, or is it just... Bye, emo. Sorry, I just saw this. Thank you so much for hopping in. Hi, Meg. Wow, there's another thing. Carrots. What the fuck? Oh my god. Haven't heard Rosaria's combat sounds in a while now. The nostalgia.
Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar.
That's a mystic arts implement from the Masters of the Night Wind, but how did it end up here?
Paimon thinks we've seen those around. It can transport us to other places, right?
That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving, or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently.
Where do you think it goes?
The only people who could know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work.
Too old?
So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjo Brat would have found a way around it either.
Is there a way to, replenish its spirit to make it work again?
There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get up and running again.
Just like that? Wow, Mistylotl, you're amazing!
Obviously. Look up my name in the Night Wind Dictionary and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadil.
Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon.
Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of Auroron? A cultisham.
A shaman whose skills you cultivated?
No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables.
You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Siglali?
Hi, Nix. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kazuskar content, yes, from our mouths to Hoyo's ears, we'll see how it goes. How's it going, Nix? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? Who goes there type shit.
We were followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up!
Oh.
Oh, it's just some Asha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Ejo guy.
Odd, why are there Asha following us?
Maybe they like us. Pukli told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the Mare Javari. They're friendly sorts, hee.
I was in that stream yesterday and was screaming. Yeah, I imagine. I'm so happy. You mean how benevolent soul is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I've got it. Maybe they were just not being friendly.
What else could it be?
Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare Javari, it'd make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, Mist? Take out Sanhaj's relic.
Sanhaj's relic? Oh wow, the Asha are really happy. They must have seen Silali take it out just now and followed us ever since.
A reunion after all these years.
What are they doing?
The implement. It's active again, but how? It seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Mare Javari.
Should we go ahead and take a look around?
Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Let's go.
Paimon's a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go.
He's going to one that's one state over from me. I might go just so he saw my Kazuskar zine. Again? I jumped in there after Amy posted about it, so I didn't witness the thing live.
Where in the world are we?
Yeah, I didn't either, but I saw the video.
I was unaware that such a place exists in Natlan. Paimon can't believe even Silali doesn't know where we are.
Blast! My connection to the Wibe's been severed.
What does that mean?
It means we're probably not in Natlan anymore.
Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago.
I'd explain if I could. Even though I can't sense the Wibe anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some answers. Patrick was in London for your birthday? I didn't know that. I jumped in because I was considering getting a print, but I just got back from a con. I'm swimming in Kazuskar merch. Haha, yeah. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. The music is cool as fuck. Holy shit. We're having some candle situation. A weathered old stone tablet, most of its inscription is worn away. I cloak the enigmatic land and shroud this palace. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulivitz. Who the fuck is that? Oh god. That's a lot of merch. Man.
That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved on the back of this stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where did it go? Ah, could it be?
The relic?
Let's put it here and see if it does anything.
Ow, 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 ow! What the fuck is wrong with me? You met Kino also, right? I think you talked about this. Oh wait, no, I saw you mention that you met Kino. somewhere. I think he talked about it in the server or something. That's cool. To the young Burkina. Okay. To the border master Sanhaj Kampora, his remains are buried here. Okay. To the great runner Wanjiru. Oh. To the chief of the mine Sunjata. Ironically, right in front of me when I went to go meet Alejandro. That's fun. To the brave Manilek. To the giant Tupac. That's a cool looking place, dude.
Too slow.
To the everlasting Tenoch, his remains are buried here. Oh. Kyongozi has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Build this shrine, honor the fallen. Okay. I was like, wait, that Cubscar bag merch looked familiar. A weathered old stone tablet. The inscription is nearly illegible, but a faint name can still be seen at the bottom. You're eating tapas? Nice. Hold on, I'm trying to pay attention to the game and the chat at the same time. I'm not looking at everything. I haven't seen the chest. A weathered old stone town. A faint what? Name can be seen at the bottom. What name? I couldn't tell what it was. Yeah, Meg, literally I was looking at this first. I hadn't seen the chest. I would have seen it. A faint name. I want to know what it is.
Quit following me.
I'm gonna scream, you guys. Oh, Bakunawa's revival. Before the return, must block the Mare Javari, hold back the Black Tide. The Black Tide. If I fail and fall, let those who come after... The Lohari? What? A faint name.
Too slow.
I like the music here, it's fucking cool. Badly damaged, wind-worn booklet with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders contain the Mare Javari, not a task for just one generation. My time runs short, put my thoughts in the sacred flame. Remember, you who follow, Kochanina. Okay.
I would love her. I think Scaramouche is a really interesting character. I would actually love for him and Kazuha to have some more interactions. I think that would be really cool.
You're so right, Herbie. Oh my god, where did you learn to say those words? A more recent booklet containing just a few more elegant and joyful words. Task complete. Now I sing, Isaja. Okay. Interesting. What am I missing? Yeah, it was Kazuo's voice actor who said that. He said that in a stream yesterday.
The wind rises.
Kazuskara can't yes from our mouths to Hoyo's, we'll see how it goes.
Exactly. Oh, I can't actually go there. Oh, sorry, I just remembered. Atsuko can't hear. Hold on, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. Am I fucking blind or something?
Upon the gale.
Oh, did I not put the relic? I thought I did. Oh my god, why does my stomach do this?
Look, the seat in the center, it's glowing. Miss, you want to try sitting on it?
Why would I do that?
Miss, Paimon, where are you? Miss disappeared after he sat on the pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous, I've got to follow him. Wait, no way, I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The tenochzitoc can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. That Abyss Order rat could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Mist and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Mawika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. What the fuck? Oh my, I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has? When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be? The fearsome Granny Mistylotl, the one who's been chasing me everywhere. When did you get into the customer service industry? Fucking... what an asshole. Abyssal rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours? Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat loquacious and I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat, but this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Mare Javari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Mistylotl. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go. Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. It's so funny that Enjo's still wearing that random Inazuman outfit. You'd think he would wear local things to blend in. And that he still goes by Enjo. Like, that's not his name. But I guess. Of course. I don't suppose this has anything to do with mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? You fucking weirdo. What do you mean? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Miss Abyssal Mutt. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel to a 1,000 miles to reunite with its master. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, eats Papa, let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you have been taught how to sit, surely? Or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder why they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious of how a rat survives, no?
So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing as a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for a safe passage to the Mayor Javari? As long as I can reach the mayor unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mayor Javari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech, it's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. I wish this were voiced, honestly, man. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora, and find Miss and Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on Mist's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush, hush, my ratty little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa. Hold him down. What the fuck is happening right now? He's my abyssal mutt.
Where the heck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh! Well, now we're here.
What the fuck?
And Citlali's nowhere to be seen.
This place looks like the Night Kingdom.
Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom presence just now. Maybe this is why? But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already?
Maybe this isn't Natlan at all.
It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no Wyab connection. And the Abyss is still around. Wow, Paimon's getting scared.
I just thought of something.
What is it?
Sanhaj once cast a border spell.
Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mayor Javari is right in front of us?
We won't know unless we look.
Then let's be careful.
Huh? What? Okay.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your...
Squall and fury.
No, my sword! Yeah! Lights out.
The wind rises.
god! Oh god! Bro, where the fuck am I? Where are we now?
Quit following me.
A terrifying... That was a roar. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's terrifying. What in God's name? Fuck in what? Oh my god. That okay, listen. That was fucking cool. I love shit like this. I love how they made it like, you know, he's so far away, but you can still see because he's so fucking massive. And he's still loud enough that you can hear him from here. That's so crazy. Oh my god. That's incredibly cool. Oh god! I can't step off the path. Did any of you see the Kazuha Meow's advertisement on Taobao? I did not see that. What was it? Did they make like a Kazuha Meow plushie? To match with a Skara? Is that something like that? Because that's fucking crazy if they did. Is someone calling us? Yeah, okay, yeah, it was very cool. What? That's insane. Look at this fucking... the ceiling. Miss Paimon!
Hey, someone's calling for us. It sounds like Mistylotl.
I found you at last. Okay.
Hey, Joe!
It's me, Mistylotl.
Mistylotl?
Well, long time no see, Miss Paimon. I have to- wait, no, that's him. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like.
He's gone back to being Enjo again.
Hearing the voices of that old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you! Are you okay, Mistylotl?
I'm fine. My body's back in the main hall, but I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to his fool's body. To this fool's body. This way, I can put him to good use. Whoa, Mistylotl amazing! Paimon can't believe she can actually control Enjo's body.
Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her.
A deal? So you sold your own body? Whore!
In a partial, temporary, and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanhaj's ritual sword, the Calamity of Eshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Night Wind. Since we don't know how much about this area you're in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand, just in case. The Kazumiao was to advertise with Skara Meow, and the lady with them was literally making them kiss. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Whoa, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom?
What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touched it for a moment.
In your dreams, we're holding on to this!
So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhaj to open up his passages? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon.
Miss Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Mistylotl.
We just keep winning. So real. Slap away. It won't hurt me. Well, excuse me. I'm just a clerk. I've never hurt a soul. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence?
He's not wrong. Papar wasn't hurt. I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings.
I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do, but as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Sounds good to me. It too? I don't know what that means in that context. I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Mistylotl.
Well said.
Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together.
Remind Paimon, since when were we ever a team?
This is the Mare Javari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was likely Bakunawa's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it'll eat us. If it eats us, it'll get stronger. If it gets stronger, it'll escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left.
Bakunawa, that's the monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it?
Ha, you wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creation. Its permeation is no simple hummus or chalk. Hummus? Why would you talk about fucking hummus? I don't think he was talking about the hummus as the food, right? Because it has 2 M's. I'm confused. I don't know what it means other than that. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. What the fuck, man?
Venti also mentioned... Why is there a fly on my monitor again? Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Javari, so this monster's the one behind it.
We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here, maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why the mare disappeared?
Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we?
Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now.
Then how are we gonna get home?
Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast.
Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you?
Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be in principle flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. What? Scoured by the ravages of time, the power of the wives still harbor. Okay. I love this music, it's cool. Defeat Bakunawa. That guy's way too big! It is fucking big.
Squall Fury.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, hold on, okay. I need to time this right. Okay, sorry. That's an annoying button to press.
You're dead.
Oh my god!
Everything was futile.
Okay, I get it, but it's like, the button that it's linked to is at an annoying area on the keyboard, so... I don't know.
we go.
What? I have to do what? Wait, what did it say? I couldn't read. I swear to God, the fucking text. I cannot explain, Meg. Just trust me. I was looking, I just didn't see anything. I mean, if there's text, it's distracting for me, so I look at it and stuff. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, I can still do a little bit of damage, I guess. It's really not a lot, but... Haha, no arms, bro.
Too slow.
Ah, shit. What? What the fuck was that? Again, the fucking text was like really really like quick. I couldn't tell what it said. I pressed the buttons, but I don't know if it did anything. Okay. Would always fall short of the might have missed an eye and Joseph. Okay. I really wish this quest was fucking voiced. It's good, but man.
Did we get rid of it? Whoa, we're awesome! That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down!
Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bakunao's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see.
Stop right there. You heard her, Anjo. Stay put!
What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned? Mist, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunawa just now, Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone.
Backbone? Keep dreaming!
What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Mayor Javari since Smith's arrival in Natland. There's no way your end goal is something so vague.
You can't lie your way out of this one, Enjo. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans.
Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all, but since you insist
You what?
You what? Hi, Twy, how you doing? But since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. Wow. These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled, with the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago. They fought and died until at last only one remained. What the fuck is happening? I was able to read up a chat that a VA dropped Kazuhara content soon. We won. No, it's Kazuha's voice actor who said something. He just said that he was excited for... That he was excited... That he wanted Kazuha and Scar to interact. And then he was like, Kazuhara... He name-dropped Kazuhara, basically. He read a message in the chat that was like, Kazuhara content. And then he was like, oh yeah, from our mouths to Hoyo's ears. Something like that, you know.
You're not going to tell us that survivor was you!
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying, Paimon. It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard.
Paimon was just guessing! Where'd you get off being so mean?
In any case, that man's name was Tenoch, and the lost settlement was known as tenochzitoc. What? No, okay, she... I'm stupid like Paimon. I'm so confused. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animo. Oh. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. Okay. Are you gonna say anything, or... Jesus. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of Wind... Wait, hold on, I'm so fucking confused. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of Wind, there they were known by another name, the Muratans. What?! The what?! The fucking what?! A kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people. It was beloved by them. When a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, the most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows. Its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting into factions. The wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. Okay. These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapon. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled, with the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago. They fought and died until at last only one remained. Really, Paimon was just guessing, In In any case, that man's name was Tenoch, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochzitoc. Okay. Okay. Damn. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. Okay. So Mayor Javari... While their brothers and sisters who 500 before departed from their homeland headed to the true land of wind to Mondstadt? Another name, the Muratans. However, that's a story for another day. What do you mean? You're one of these Muratan people?
Really? Is he lying again, Silali?
Don't shout so loudly or you'll kill off all dear Miss brain cells. All for you, beloved Granny Itzli. She can no longer respond to you.
What did you do to her?
Nothing of consequence. I merely drove her away. Stories all have their purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunawa's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore.
You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil, abyssal rat!
Flexible principles, Paimon, flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you, and what's your objective? Miss, I have seen the glory of Vindagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the Sun Children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificent of Gurabad submerged in a sea of sand. What? I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Moshiri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remoria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals of the Kubkakisa, or... I know how Mondstadt old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Gweli Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobashi fought against the disciples of Narukami. What the fuck? Ah! I even know the people of Tenochzitoc perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars, merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Dude, Sun Children Mansion, though! Miss Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? Ah, so you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. What the fuck? Hey! But know this, miss. Without the power of Bakuna, we will never be able to enter the true Mayor Javari. Allow me to leave you with a final parting gift. A flower? Yay! Thank you, Enjo.
What is this?
This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turns me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. Holy shit.
Hey, you're called Enjo, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us, or at least give us your name, your real name.
Granny Itzli? Why, I swore I had driven you away.
Me? By the likes of you?
Pfft, Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey. Well, until we meet again. If they're truly his homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, dude. What? That was so cool. Enjo, I love you. Why? You name dropped so many different things. And you expect me to not freak out? What the fuck, Enjo? You're back. Are you both alright? We're okay. Yeah, I'm alright. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enjo was up to. Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Enjo was hiding inside tenochzitoc, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come, and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow found a way.
But he didn't bet on Mistylotl showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions, just like this place. I'll check with Mawika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Mistylotl scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact methods they used are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep, especially you, miss. Got that? The spirit trace I left on Enjo seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Mare Javari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into all this, of course. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papar? He's fine. Enjo told me that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Hain. He then approached Papar, and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjo fed Papar through Aphemy to knock out fed Papar enough Aphemy to knock out a Tetankosaurus. He's probably still snoozing it off in a corner of Tete Isle somewhere. Classic Enjo! I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Mistylotl. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But, well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? Wow. What the fuck, dude? That was fucking insane.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Can I go back? Yay! Yay! Why is Wanderer dead? That was cool as hell, man. What a cool quest. This fuck-ass fly is still all over my monitor. Yay! Wait, can I just, like...
Squall and Fury. The wind rises. Surge forth.
Oh, okay, so the second...
Squall and Fury.
Can I explore Mare Javari now? No?
Quick follow. Behold.
I don't think I can. Yeah, no. This isn't the actual one. Didn't they explain that in the quest? I guess, but, like, I thought I could access it like this, but... How do I get to the real one? That was cool. Okay. How much time do I have for this? 57 days, okay. I thought the real one was gonna show up during the Not Cry patches like the other places they wanted to bring up. Maybe. I don't know why. For some reason I thought that there was actually like an extra map that you could explore of Mir Javari. Maybe it's just that place with the final with the Bakunawa. And maybe there's I thought there would be more than that, which is okay, but I don't know why I thought this. That looks cool though, man. Dude, hi, Inefa.
Too slow.
Ad Astra. I am sorry.
What? Oh wait, I forgot to do this.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Okay, that's fine.
Ad Astra.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that was a good time. I think I'm gonna stop for now because, you know, I've been having stomach problems since the start of the stream, until the day that the fires turned me into ashes. Witness Enjo embark on his unknown journey. Bro, where is he going? I'm so excited! I'm really excited to know more. Damn. Guys, can you believe that the Not Cry live stream is... Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to watch it. Yes, it's this Friday. We're gonna get, you know what we're gonna get to see? We're gonna get to see the fucking live music. Yes! We're gonna get to see the live music of Not Cry. I'm gonna go insane. Me too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it, but I will try. But I'm really excited. And I mean, watch it during the stream when it happens, because I'll be at work and I don't really know at what hour it is, and I might not be on lunch break during that time. I'm really excited though. Oh my god, especially because you know, there's been like leaked songs from the game. They leaked some of the songs, and I was avoiding them because I want to be surprised, you know, like when the live version happens and in the game and stuff. And I've been seeing people keep saying that it's so good, and I'm really excited. And I'm really excited to listen to it, okay? Damn! No, don't apologize. It's good, I'm hyped. I mean, from what I've heard, it's fucking good. Like, just Flint's, the music in his video from the other day, just that, I was already like, holy shit, that's good as fuck! I think I can guess your fave already. Okay, you'll have to let me know if you were right. You mean my favorite song? We'll have to see. Oh, I'm ready! Yeah, it does. Your favorite battle theme. Wow. I can't wait. I heard this and I was like, yep, Mist theme. Damn. During his coming home with weapon in hand. Dude, hell yeah. I need to check my savings right now. Let me see. I'm pretty broke. Oh, I have a bunch of prime mills that I can convert right now. I have 47 wishes, which is not a lot, but it's whatever because I'm trying to get as many people as I can from Nodcry, but I also don't really have time to farm primos and I don't want to pay. So I'll just take them as they go, I guess. Hopefully I get Durin though. But I want a lot of them. I will be wishing it for him with just cause in the party so he come to his parents. Aw, that's cute. Not to cry is rough. I want so many of the characters. Me too. I feel bad. Not that I don't feel bad, but I'm just like, oh my god. I'm gonna get Longma, and I also want Columbina, so Durin won't have a weapon. Oh my god, I want Columbina also. I'm trying to get all the Fatui, so Columbina is also on my list, and Sandrone, but I don't know if she's gonna be playable yet or at all. We'll see. I'm pretty sure Columbina is gonna be. I want Varka also. Varka! Varka's fucking hot. I need him. I like him! Alright, let me just see who I can raid. And I want Alice. I do want Alice. She's fucking beautiful. And Nicole. Nicole, I feel like she's so underrated. The Zeph and Mag were like, I don't see what's special about her. She's fucking cute as hell! I would be very surprised if they don't make Colomina playable. I think they will. I was saying Sandrone. I don't know about Sandrone, but Colomina for sure. Durin is said to be in 6.1. Damn. Hoping for Sandrone, love her. I do too. I fucking love Sandrone. I'm just really excited in general. Holy shit. Okay, I will have to go. Have y'all considered like when seeing the fucking trailer with fucking Nicole in it, not Nicole, Alice, and had to be like, which cosplayer is gonna do that hat? Like, is gonna make that hat? Who's gonna do it? Oh, that's so funny. Her looks just don't stand out to me at all. I'll be crazy when the time comes. For the lore alone. Yeah, we'll see. I do love her from the lore, but I don't know. There's something about her design that I'm really in love with. We'll see. Alright, I need to raid someone. Zobstian is playing Lethal Company. That's fun. We're gonna raid them right now! Right now! There's this fly who's been, like, flying around me this whole time. It's just came in from outside. And it keeps jump scaring me. My heart goes out to Genshin cosplayers because certain characters I would be yapping. Dude, I'm thinking about, like, the shades. You know how they introduced the shades recently? Fucking good god. Good luck to cosplayers with the shades, if anyone ever attempts it. Alright, I'll start the raid. It's gonna take a few seconds. I'll talk to you guys later. I will see y'all on, tomorrow. We're gonna play more off. Goodbye, love y'all.